Aries, this is going to be a reading for you. Today we're going to be looking at your love life and we're going to get straight into it. It's going to be a 7-card spread. Of course, only take what does apply to you and let the rest fly. If you need a personal session, just check out the description box for my link tree. And subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, hit the like button if this resonates. And let's go ahead and lay the cards out for you guys. Aries love life for 48 hours. Okay. Okay. So Aries, let's go ahead and get into the first card. This is going to represent where your relationship is going, or if you're single, where your love life is going for this time frame. And with the 9 of Voices, this would be the 9 of Swords. So for my singles, this is more so you having anxiety about your love life. This could be you being anxious because either a particular person you want to be with, you're not sure if that will ever pan out, if you guys will ever, end up in a relationship again or ever. Others of you, this is more so anxiety or fear when it comes to dating and putting yourself on the forefront or entertaining anyone, because you may have this fear that past experiences will just repeat itself, or some of you just don't believe that love won't come in because it hasn't came in yet. And it's been a couple of years now for some of you, or it's just been a while since you've had a real serious connection. For my people who are in a current relationship, you may have more so anxiety about whether or not this relationship will last or if it will stand the test of time. You may have like this unconscious fear of like this person cheating on you again, if there has been like infidelity issues or like trust issues that are still lingering. Now, how does this person feel about you? I do have the Temperance card in reverse. So they feel like you're slightly impatient when it comes to the connection. You could be wanting them to, make more money and they're not necessarily at that position yet. Or there's certain things that aggravate you or tick you off in this relationship where this person wants you to have a little bit more patience with them. They could be even feeling as if sometimes both of you guys is like response to issues that come up in the relationship is all over the place, and it creates this barrier that kind of makes it hard for you guys to work through issues when they come up. So it's like problems get drawn out a lot longer because one person has a really short temper and takes things too far, for example. They also feel like they're losing a level of patience themselves, especially if this is a Sagittarius. Now, what's going to be their next set of actions? I do have the 4 of Emotions, which would be the 4 of Cups. So they're not necessarily doing anything, whether you're in a relationship or not. Your love interest isn't necessarily doing anything during this time frame. They're more so sitting with their own personal feelings. They may be unhappy about like not getting enough sex in the relationship, or not feeling like they're really being taken seriously emotionally, or whatever gripe or thing that they're discontent with in the relationship. They're kind of just sitting on that and not really expressing their feelings. Yeah, clarifying that I have the 5 of Inspiration. So they're more so conflicted because they feel like the things that they want in this relationship or need, they're being neglected. And for some of you, it's more so them feeling like you may reject them if they were to make any sort of strides or movements towards like trying to rekindle things with you. So that's causing them to be conflicted on whether or not to reach out. Now, what do you need to know in regards to your love life? or your connection. With the Ten of Swords or the Ten of Voices here. For my singles, that last relationship that ended, you shouldn't necessarily take that as a defeat or a loss. You should just understand more so that there was a lesson attached to that relationship, and it's not about the person or necessarily even what that person may have done to you. It's more so the lesson that you learned from that experience so that you never have to go through it again. And also, some of you just need to come to terms with the fact that something did end and not residing emotionally in that situation and not allowing yourself to move forward. And for my people who are in a current relationship, this is making sure that you're not creating a defeatist mindset where you're quick to, break up with your person or distance yourself because you have a fear of the relationship not working out. Or for some of you, this is knowing when enough is enough, when you've been betrayed enough, when you've been disappointed enough. Now, what I see for the outcome for this time frame with the Fool card, there's going to be a main focus on self when it comes to your career, when it comes to really getting your life in order. You guys will be trying new approaches in your way of communicating, in your way of like your daily routine. This is trying to have a new, fresh outlook on life that's more progressive, that's more motivational than like this depressive, I want to stay in the bed all day type of attitude that you guys may have been up under for a while. Let's just be honest. For my singles, you may be trying to put yourself out on the forefront finally when it comes to dating, but I'm telling you, a lot of you just don't really have that much confidence when it comes to dating. It's like you go through different ranges of emotions. 1 second you're ready to date, next second you're not. So it's confusing. And some of you may just attract people or entertain people who are fickle, and you need to be careful of giving people the time of day who can't make up their mind on whether or not they want to deal with you today or not deal with you tomorrow. Now, what's the challenge that may come up? We do have the 10 of materials, which would be the 10 of pentacles. So this could be, like I said, a relationship foundation between you and the person you may have children with, someone's family meddling in on the connection. So their mother or their father meddling, or your mother or your father. The mother or father of your person's child may be meddling in something with the finances. Like if you guys are trying to move in together, the finances could be a thing. Or just the stability of the relationship may be a challenge. And for my singles, just getting a relationship or a concrete relationship may be more so the problem, or believing that you can attract it. Now, the advice I can give you with the Ace of Pentacles, there's a need for you guys to look at the stability of your situation in the now. Are you in a relationship that will stand the test of time? Are you in a relationship where you guys are supporting each other and listening to each other for the sake of the stability of the relationship? Or is it every time there's an argument, we ghost each other, we stop talking to each other for 2 weeks, like a very immature couple would? So this is trying to find how you can have more stability within your relationship. For my singles, this is making sure that you're being able to recognize the potential of a person who can offer a stable relationship. I always say this: if you're looking to get married, you're looking to have a serious connection, you need to only entertain people who have that same common goal. If somebody explains to you, look, I'm not ready to be in a serious relationship, and then you expect them to change that point of view down the line, that's going to be really hard to expect and for someone to deliver on, especially if they've already explained that they're not really up to that challenge. So interesting energy. I am going to stop right here. If you did take something from this video, feel free to thumbs it up and subscribe. Of course, all my information to book a reading will be listed below in the description, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.